everyone. It is our first lesson for games, and today we're going to take you through, so we're doing sports, so we're going to do a bit of cricket and a bit of rounders. So the whole idea is to teach you guys how to use the right technique every time you're striking the ball, every time you're fielding the ball, every time you're catching the ball. So me and Coach David, we are here to take you through it. So I think, so we'll start with batting, and Coach David will start with batting. So what we'll do, so he's going to grab the bat, and then he's going to show you how to strike the ball, how you set up every time you're batting, and the right way to do it. So Coach David, let's go.
Yeah. So hi guys again. So I'm going to take you to the batting drills. So this is how we're going to do it. So for me, we have a different type of batting when you are home alone. Okay, it's either you can use a cone if you have it, a tower cone, or you can pick your bottle. You can just cut it in half, then you put it down, then you put a ball on top of it like that. Okay, then remember, like we all say as coaches, technique is very important. Okay, technique is very important. So for batsman, remember, you start with your stand. Okay, you can see my legs. We have different stands. Okay, we have some batsmen who stand like this. Okay, but for me, I'll go with my style. Okay, this is how I stand. Okay, depend where you are comfortable. Okay, either like this or like this. Okay, but the grip also is very important. You should not bring your back lip from the back here. If this is the stump, you could just bring your butt outside off stump or on top of off stump. Okay, so that you can get the drive nicely, because when you put it here, you are locked. You can even see. You can see my elbows. So you don't need to do this, because for you to drive this ball, the bat will go across, because that shows that you are using your bottom arm. Okay, so make sure you keep your arms properly, back lift. Okay, then take a good stand, watch the ball. Remember, the front foot should move close to the line of the ball. Okay, not here, not across, near beside the ball. Then keep your head down. Okay, keep your head down and do the drive. Okay, we have that one. So I'm going to do like 5 times of this one, then I'm going to show you another one. So let's start with this one. Okay, now we have already talked about the technique, which is very important. Okay, so I'm batting, I'm waiting for the bowler. Bowler is running in. Now this is my back lift. Then I'm going for the shot. You can see there. Okay, then that's one. Okay, again, and guys, you can see where my weight is going. Okay, remember, you should push your head front, because you need to transfer your weight front, so to avoid to play up, because you'll be caught. So when you want to play a proper cricket shot, try to keep the ball on the ground. Very important, because you will last for long. Okay. Okay. So another one. So this is very important. Do not concentrate on other shots. You start with straight. Okay. Straight with straight shot. Then the rest will come slowly. So long as you have this in cricket, that one will come, that one will come. Because most of the ball, they normally come straight. So again, okay. So after that, I'm going to move to another style of batting drills. When you're alone at home, you have your wall there. You can get your ball. Take your normal stand, okay? Then drop the ball in front of you, then drive it. It's very, very simple. Very, very simple. Okay? You can do 150 a day. Okay? But when you're doing it, you do with a rubber ball. Okay? Because it's going to bounce back. Okay? You see? Now my technique, drop the ball, then move to the line. Okay, I'm also going to do this one 5 times. Okay? You can see how the shot is coming nicely. I can enjoy it. I wish I can do it all day. Huh? Guys, 2 to go. Okay. Now last one. Okay. So then you can also do the blocking technique. Okay, you can just bounce the ball to the ball. Okay, okay, then you just do the blocking. Okay, use a tennis ball. Okay, just bounce. Okay, so because now I'm using someone, okay, but you at home, you can just throw it at the wall, then the ball will come back. Okay. Okay, that's a good line. Wow. Okay. You can see that. If you have a friend also, it's good. Or a brother, or your dad, sister. Okay. You can say. Okay, and remember to keep your head down. Okay. Guys, this is so fun. Wow. It's like I'm playing the match, guys. Come on. So let me do last 3. Okay. Last 3. 1. Last 2. And remember, technique. Guys, technique is very important. Okay, don't think of how to hit the ball. No. First, you think about your technique, how you grip your bat. Okay? It's very important. Do not lock it. Do not grip it so hard. Okay, you grip it with we call this the batting arm, the front arm, which is the left arm. If you are righty, if you are lefty, it's this one. So this one you grip it hard with this one. Then this one you don't need to grip it hard, because the moment you grip it hard, the bat will come from the back here. You just need to touch it. Okay, so the bat can come exactly where you want the bat to come from. Okay, we call it a back lift. Okay, so we have last 2. Okay, you can see that because of the technique. Okay, last one. So I'm going to block the last one, not to drive. You can see. Okay, and remember to keep your head down. Okay, it's very, very important. Very, very important.
Just to jump on what Coach David was saying, I'll add a few things for you guys. I think at home you might not have a stumps, but you might have a bucket or a chair. It's very easy. So batting is all about setup. Okay, so when you're batting, make sure you have the right balance. Make sure your feet are like this, parallel to each other. And the bat, make sure you have the proper gripping of the bat. And every time when you're gripping the bat, it's so simple. First, you start with your right hand. Down you go, and then use your batting hand, which is your left hand if you're a right-hander, and then make sure your feet are parallel to each other. And if you have a bucket at home, this is how you can measure a chair. This is how you're supposed to be having your back lift. So it has to go over the bucket or over the chair, so not from the side, straight above it. Okay, and very simple. What Coach David has been talking about. Every time you're batting, it's all about shifting weight. See, I'm shifting weight, and you're getting closer to the ball. The closer you're to the ball, the easier for you to play the ball. You see there, I can drive it, I can block it. Very easy for you. It's all about setup. Okay, make sure proper gripping of the bat, how you set up, head position, head nice and still there. So we don't want to be leaning on one side or weight on your back. Don't break it, don't put more weight on your back foot leg, okay? So the weight distribution is really important. It has to be like that, nicely balanced, and you're waiting for that ball. See there, I'm dipping, so my front shoulder is dipped down, I'm lifting my back shoulder, and the bat is coming on top of the chair or on top of the bucket there. See there, very easy for me. I can block it, and this is what is really important, because if you play the ball from here, if you're far away from the ball, then we start having problems. This ball, there's so many gaps. There's one there, there's one there, down there. You yourself are not close to the ball. If I want to pick this piece of leaf, easy for me. When I get closer to it, I can pick it. But if I'm far away from it, it becomes difficult. Same with batting. If the ball is bouncing there, nice setup there. I have the reach. Head position is good. I can either block it or I can either drag it. David, continue.
Yeah. Good. Well done, Coach Bernard. So after that, now we are going to go for next drill, which are going to show you how to do your catching and how to do your fielding. Okay. So for fielding, we are not going to use that because we can still use your wall. You can still use if you have a friend or brother or your dad, your uncle, your sister. Yeah, it's very important. If you have family around you and you guys are all okay, yeah, you can make use of your family. It's okay. So I'm going to use Coach Bernard, okay, for this. So this one is very important. This one is for anyone, either you're a girl, you're a boy, okay. So I'm going to show you how you should catch the ball, the catching, the basics of catching, okay. Either you're playing rounders, you can use this. The skill is still the same, okay. The technique is the same. So for me, this is how I do, okay? And this is the right technique, okay? Let's go. You watch the ball going into your hands, okay? Yeah, let's go. You see, look at my, okay? I'm watching the ball, okay? I'm watching the ball, I'm watching the ball. Give me sideways. You see, and legs also is very important because when you are doing it, do not stand like this, because if you stand like this, now give me here, you see, you'll struggle. So you need to stand, you need to put your legs apart, make sure your knees are bent so that you can have the movement, okay? So give me sideways. You can see that I don't need to jump there, okay? You can see that, okay? You can see that. Just stretch and get the reach, okay? You can see that, okay? Now, give me a bit high, again, okay? Look at my knee, good. You can see, okay? Okay? And anything above your chest, do not go for this technique, okay? Now, you must change it. You go for this one. You can see this one. Okay. The reason why you're using this technique is because when you go for this, and when you're using, now we are using a softball. When you're using a hard ball or a rounders ball, because it's a bit hard. When you're using this technique, it's a risky technique because anything above your chest, just let's go, you see? Then the ball will do what? Again, because this is a lighter ball, a heavy ball will bounce and might hit your face, which we don't want to lose our teeth or to get injured. So that's why we use this one. So pay attention. We are going to do 5. Let's go. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You see that? It's very important.
Just to add on what Coach Lily was saying, so the reason why when you're playing sports, it's all about safety. Okay, and the reason why he's telling you not to use this is because every time you do this, you're putting yourself into a lot of risk. That's the reason why he prefers you using this technique, and this technique it's called reverse cup. So what you do, so normally when we want to take a flat catch, our fingertips will be pointing downwards. But this time, because we're using the reverse cup, what do we do? So they're facing upwards, and then you see, this is how you're doing it, okay? So it's called the reverse cup catch. So you're catching the ball from here, so it's safe. You see, you're protecting your face and from getting injured by any chance if the ball goes through, okay? Let's continue, Coach David.
Yeah, good. So this now is for mostly, okay, anyone I can say, but also girls, because when they are going for their catches, because most of girls, they normally catch like this. That's a rounder game, okay? So in your house, get a tennis ball, any ball. It's good to use a rubber ball. Do not use any hard ball. The one for rounders or the one for cricket. Just get a tennis ball, just throw it up and catch it here. You can see the position. Okay, you can see the position. Okay, and remember, still, your knees, okay, your leg, you must bend them. Okay, you must bend your knee to give you the movement. Okay, and also that will help you cushioning the ball. Okay, you can see. Okay, okay, but if you put your legs straight, this is what will happen. Okay, the ball will bounce back. Okay, so girls, we are going to use this. Just catch it where you can see it. Okay, do not catch it up there, because also there again, if you catch it from there, we are risking getting injured, you see. So we need to stop that. Okay, excuse me for that. So we need to be careful when you are playing. You need to take care of yourself. Okay, so the right technique is very important. Okay, okay, so I'm going to do 10 times. Look, my knees, my legs are, you start straight, then you bend them. You can now look. 1, that can give you also a movement. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. Then after that, we also going to do fielding, which allow Coach Pana to give us a few drills.
I think for me, the reason why we're mixing these two subjects, cricket and rounders, I think they're being played the same. There's a bit of different rules, but almost the same. Like when you're fielding, when you're striking, it's the same thing. So this time what we're going to do is how, if the ball is traveling on the ground, so how do I stop the ball which is traveling on the ground? Now at home, you might use a wall. I know you guys, you have a lot of tennis balls at home. You don't have to have a orange ball like this one. You can use a tennis ball, and the idea is very simple. So what you do is, so let's say like when you're bowling in rounders, it's so easy. How do we do it? So first, what do? We step out there, we push this hand back there, and then we throw the ball there. You can see that. You can practice this at home. And the reason why we're doing this exercise is that we become good, and a lot of repetitions. We build muscle memory for this thing. So every time we are required to do this thing, it becomes easier for us. Okay, so you have the ball at home, you have a tennis ball at home, you can keep on doing this. Okay, you're stepping out there. So this is my left leg, and you can see I'm nicely balanced. Okay, the whole idea is to have a nice balance there. And when you're throwing the ball, make sure you fully extend. So you're there, you fully extend your arm, and we're not tossing it, because if you do this, the ball is not going to go to the intended target. The ball will go up here. So what you do is very simple. Step out there, bring it behind here, and then fully extend your arm. Touch. You can do this. Look. Nice and easy. There. You can see that. And every time, you notice, every time I'm doing it, after doing it, you see, I'm pointing at my target. It becomes easier for you. Yeah. You can do 10, you can do a repetition of 10 for this. 1. Nice and easy. Collect the ball. 2. See that? 3. And it's not how fast you do it. It's using the right technique. That is all matters. You can see there, the concentration is on techniques. You see that? 1, 2, you can see that, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and you keep on doing it until you get it right. And the next thing that I'm going to show you guys is when you want to feed the ball, when you want to stop the ball, a ball which is moving. Let's say the ball has been struck by a batsman or by someone that trying to get runs. How do I stop these guys from getting these runs? So normally what we have a short barrier and we have a long barrier. So I'll take you through a short barrier. So normally, let's say the ball is coming from the wall. This is at home. You're training about stopping the ball. Very easy. Get the ball. Do the same thing like in bowling. So you're throwing the ball there and then wait for it. And when you're getting the ball, don't get it from here. Don't get it out there. So your body has to be in line with the ball. Very simple. You can see the back foot leg is in line with the ball. This is the short barrier that I'm talking about. Your one leg. This is the short barrier that I'm talking about. There. You do that for the ball and make sure in line with the ball. The left leg is pointing out the direction which the ball is coming, and your right leg is acting like a short barrier. So you can do 10 of this. 1, 2, 3, 4, and you can see my position. So I'm not up here. If you're up here, then it becomes a problem for you to stop the ball. The ball will go under your. We have to get it from here. Okay, you have to engage your back and lower your back. There is where you get the ball. There you go. See that? There. There. 5 more. Sorry about that one. Now the next one is very simple. So when the ball is traveling a bit faster, you think the short barrier is not going to do it for you. So we have another one called the long barrier. So how do we set up for the long barrier? If let's say a ball will always travel on a straight line. Let's say the ball, so over here I'm lucky I have a line. So I'm going to show you using this line. Let's say this is the line of the ball which the ball is traveling to. So what must I do? I have to act like a barrier to stop the ball. So what do you do if you're right-hander? Most of the time, so you make sure your left knee goes fast down. Okay, there. So there, and you can see there. So he's getting the ball from here. I can show you from this angle. So there, there. You're getting the ball from here. So there is the reason why the other one was a short barrier, because it's a bit short. But the reason why we call this long barrier, it's a bit longer. You can see this. And make sure there's no gap in between your left knee and your right heel. There. You're getting the ball from here. So let's try 10 of this. And you can see there I'm getting the ball. So you're bouncing it on the wall. Get down behind it there. There, nicely behind it. And you see my technique over there. So my head is on top of the ball. I'm creating a long barrier and I'm stopping the ball. Let's do 10 of this. Sorry about that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And we always be able, most of the time it's all about being mobile. Okay, if the ball is changing direction, change direction with the ball. Don't stand, because now I was told to feed over here. So if the ball is going over there, then you do it from here. No, if the ball is changing direction, always over there. Change with it. There, always be behind the line of the ball. The next one that I'm going to do for you guys is every time you're batting in cricket or rounders, you need to learn and you need to learn how to use the proper technique when you're running. Very simple. Let's say if I'm batting in cricket, very simple. I'm batting from here and I need to move from point A to point B, and that is how we score runs in cricket and rounders. So over there, I'm playing my ball, run there. This is for cricket. the turning is really important. So most of the time, what we was talking about, every time you're batting or in cricket or rounders, is all about scoring runs and points. And the running part is really important. So most of the time we get it wrong because of our turning. Let's say from batting in cricket, I've played the ball on the offside of my body. So how do I collect that run? So when you're running most of the time, this is how you're supposed to do it. So over here it becomes easier for you. When you open your body like this, decide which the ball has gone to. I can see if the ball has gone into the boundary or someone has misfielded the ball, then I can go for a second one. Most of the time, try and do this. At home, you can find a space of 10 meters. You can put shoes or water bottles. Lucky me, I have cones. So I'm going to use my cones. And let's go. Let me show you how you guys are supposed to do it. So I'm batting like cricket. I play the ball on the offside of my body. So I'm running with the bat, looking at the ball there. I can see what is happening. When I turn again on the other side, let us not make this mistake of like this, you don't know what is happening. If your partner is shouting at you, stop, come, yes, go, you're getting confused. But if you're like this, easier for you. You can see what is happening. You can make the decision. Should I go for another one or should I stop? Really important. So once you've gotten your 10 meters, this is what you can do at home. So you can play the shot. Let's say on that side, you're running, you're doing that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And you can see that. So that is batting in cricket. That batting and rounders in cricket really important. You see where the ball is. So where the ball is. I think we're going to end up our session, and Coach David is going to take you through the last bit, and then yeah.
So guys, again. So I was doing the catching one. So I'm going to finish with the throwing. Okay, so throwing also for this you can do it when you're doing your rounders or when you're doing your cricket. Okay, so for throwing, for rounders, you can just do it at home still. Okay, because when you're bowling, when you're doing the bowling in your rounders, this is how you guys does. So it's very important to keep your body and to keep your head straight where you want your target to go. So I'm going to do 5 of it to show you. Okay, so you can use your wall or you can use your friend also again at home. So this is the right technique, and you'll see the direction that the ball will go. Okay, you can see. So I'm going to bowl it to Bernard around the waist height. Okay, so you can see there. Okay, you can see the direction and the target. Okay, because of the technique. Okay, do not do this. Okay, you can see, do not do that. Okay, keep your body low. Remember, these legs has to be bent. Okay, now look there. So 2 more there. You can see there. Okay, again for fielding. Okay, I'm going to do it, show you the right technique for fielding. I'm going to chuck it for 10 rounds. So I'll show you the reason why this is the right technique. You see, first, where's my front leg, and the other arm, you should point where you want your target to go. Okay, so I'm going to throw it to Bernard's chest area. Okay, so look. 1, sorry, that one went high. Okay, you can see. And look at the movement. Look at the movement. Look at the movement. Okay, you transfer your weight forward. Okay, you see, you get your direction right. Okay, you see, and the target right. This rounders, girls. Okay, watch this. And please try to practice this at home. Okay, look. Okay, and boys also, when you're fielding This is very important, okay? Okay? Do not do this. Do not try to do this at all. No. This is very dangerous. You'll start feeling pain in your shoulder. So it's better you avoid it, okay? So let's do last 5, Coach Barnett. Okay? Okay, you can say 1. You can see how I transform my weight. Okay? 2. And follow through is a must, guys. Remember that. 3. Look at my target. 4. 5. Okay. Those things you can do them at home using wall or your relative, whoever is there. Uncle, brother, sister, dad. Okay. So for me,
to jump on that, so when you're throwing the ball, it's really important. So most of the balls you'll find them. So we have something on this ball, and this is called it's called a grip. And every time you're throwing the ball, so we don't want to be gripping the ball this way when you're throwing the ball. So most of what is advised is you grip it across the seam. What does this mean? It gives you better grip. So every time I'm throwing the ball, if I throw it by the seam, so most of the time you'll find it going off target. But if I grip it, if I grip it across the seam, it becomes easier for you. You pick the ball, so you have a rough part up here and you have a rough part down there. Then this is what gives you grip. And you point at your target and then you throw the ball. Really important for cricket and for rounders. Really important. I think you guys, we've been doing these things with you guys, and make sure when you're at home, try and take it serious. You there alone, use that wall. I know you guys have tennis balls at home. Use that wall to catch the ball. Use that ball to do these drills. If you're a girl and you don't have a bat at home, you can find a piece of wood. You can tie a rope, and you can put a tennis ball inside a socks, and then you can keep on striking the ball. And by this you're getting that muscle memory for striking the ball. So when it's time for rounders, it becomes easier for you. Every time someone is bowling to you, so you have that idea of what you're supposed to be doing. I think that will be the end of the class for this first game lesson. I hope you guys are going to enjoy it. Thank you so much.
Yeah. Thank you guys, and stay safe. Good.